Recently, I had the privilege of working with the Saturday Book Club to co-organize a fireside chat with the woke salaryman. For my overseas friends and Chinese friends who don't know who is the woke salaryman, they are a popular content creator who seek to explain complicated finance topics with visual storytelling via comics. I've listened to the Woke Salaryman podcast while working from home during the COVID period and long admired them for their wit, distinctive visual storytelling, and the values they stand for: independence, candor, and a sincere commitment to improving financial literacy. Similar to the business I am in, they are not in this line for profit maximization, but to empower others to take ownership of their futures. In a world of finance that often rewards hype and noise over truth and numbers, the woke salaryman cuts through with refreshing honesty. They don't sugarcoat hard truths. For me, it wasn't just an event, it was a moment of shared values, authentic dialogue, and gaining knowledge. And I hope to present to you the best snippets of the conversations to add value to you.
It's also molded by your family, blah, blah, blah. You can go and read up the nuances of that. But we like the experiment because we feel like this is quite a foundational cornerstone of what it takes sometimes to have a better life, to be able to suffer. It's a bit like if you want to go home and play games, of course you do, but if you study harder, you will get better results, then you have more choices in life later. And that could include having more time to play games, right? So that's why it's our mascot. It's always, I feel, more of a symptomatic response. Like you're not curing the root thing. So if you really have to do it to get through your day, fine, do it. But then try to find something meaningful. I would say.
As someone who quiet quit before, like I agree with you. So I mean, I quiet quit at my last few jobs. Like remember the content job, my boss didn't agree with me. Then I would like basically just do bare minimum of work while looking for another job. And because like this company wasn't treating me that well, then I would just nap on the sofa every day for 1-2 hours. Because they also don't let me go, right? Like if you're so smart, you let me go. You don't let me go, okay? Then I will just find a new job while you're paying me. But of course, I'll do whatever is required of me. So I think quiet quit, but like not all the time. You quiet quit in the short term, I think it hurts your employer. You quiet quit in the long term, it hurts yourself. And then that's really bad because once you have like because now industry is moving so fast, right? Once you have like 2 or 3 years of quiet quitting, it's very hard to come back from that. Safety will be affected also. So in some way, that idea that money can buy you immunity is actually just wishful thinking. I mean, which is why, oh my god, this sounds like a PR thing, which is why we also started to some initiatives to kind of like give back to society more.
If I'm not able to do art professionally, I will still have my own private relationship with art. I'll go home and I'll draw by myself and I won't sell it because it makes me happy and complete and stuff like that. So that aside, if young people nowadays graduating and they're artists and they're graduating in a world of such like disruption, and it turns out that the marketing team will require only one artist and you have to use AI to output and churn. I don't judge that because like we said just now, survive then thrive. You have to adapt to whatever the world is. So I will not judge a young artist if they need to use AI. But I personally, because of my own principles and my ability to delay and also of our body of work at the Woke Salaryman, that we still have some premium and some specialty that AI cannot do, I'll resist it until I cannot. That's my. As an artist, I'm a bit stubborn about it. I understand that it's going to change the world and it's going to sweep up the thing, and technology is like toothpaste being squeezed out of the tube. Once it's out, you can't put it back in. No matter what rules they break along the way, whatever regulatory problems they have. Having said that, I'm still quite, maybe I'm wrong in this, but I still respect the craft too much because I'm a visual storyteller at heart. How's that?
Quiz.
Oh, okay. Never mind, I don't drive.